Pass is caught. First down, up across the 40. T-Mac.
Unable to cash it in. They have to settle for 3 points. Nicely done by Ryland. Taken in the landing zone by Trevor Etienne. Crosses the 25. He's out to the 35-yard line. Cardinals rush 4. They protect Price, and he completes. McMillan off to the races. Boy, the Panthers desperately looking for any kind of momentum. And 3rd and 7. Young couple of fakes. Near side, McMillan. Boy, you can see the elusiveness, the electricity in his game.
But we're only now in week 2. It is going to take some time for all these pieces to come together and gel.
Kyler Murray is blown up.
Q on 3rd down. Who's going to win? Who's going to be able to get to the quarterback? It looked like Benson didn't really acknowledge him. Offenses in the National Football League, and you've largely contained Kyler Murray.
Murray completes over the middle. McBride again. Hard hit at the 40. Bryce Young, if you've just joined us, 14 of 20 for $132 and 2 more turnovers. Slinging one here up the seam. Gonna get inside the 25. Mitchell Evans.
Young with time. Scan. Throwing. Has a man. It's caught. McMillan across the 20. Penix looking downfield, running out of time. He's hit as he throws. And it's 4th down.
And that's exactly why they were going to the short underneath. Throwing any picks. They're doing fine. Hold on to the football. It's what they said they needed to do.
Young on 1st down. Connects underneath with Mitchell Evans, his rookie tight end. Young and the Panthers take over at their own 13. And there's McMillan rounding the corner, getting away from the initial tackle. Falcons will fall to 1 and 2. The Carolina Panthers getting a late fumble recovery here. We'll get another takeaway, and perhaps that is apropos with how this game transpired. Carolina had a -3 turnover margin coming in. They are +3 today.
Nice punch out.
The last time the Carolina Panthers had a shutout win was Week 11 of the 2020 season.
Time for Bryce Young, and drops it off to Mitchell Evans, the rookie tight end from Notre Dame.
Can you get him the ball down here?
Instead, they hand it to the gaining a few lead. Young sideline for McMillan, and reaches 3rd down 8. Henderson short of midfield. The clock will run.
You want to see from your team whether you're down by a bunch or you're up by a bunch.
Bouncing outside is Trevor Etienne, and gets out of bounds. I was just going to mention that
We keep them out of the end zone, or can we score?
Andy Dalton, floater for the end zone, wide open, touchdown Carolina, and the first for Carolina since their opening drive.
Watch this. Watch him avoid this so he doesn't get the illegal pick call. Watch right here. Avoid it. Perfect. Now
This is Washington. Nothing there at all. Sniffed out beautifully. Nick Scorton.
when you're playing Miami is look at how the shoulders are so square. You see how he's square the line of scrimmage? When you run the ball, you throw the ball so much outside the numbers. The edge, Bryce doesn't read it right, and the rest is history. Miami's got the ball.
Achamp's got it. Looking to get to the edge. He is tripped up. Young. He can run. Not anymore. It's caught. Young underneath. Catch is made. Enough for the first down. Etienne. Tua wants to run. And he gets down. Discretion, the better part of valor. He decides he didn't want to take the big hit. Can't blame him. And it'll bring up 4th down in the punt unit. Young. Caught! It's Horn! Who knew? Jimmy Horn getting it done.
Well, they're just going to get a levels route, right? They're going to have a low guy, a medium guy, and the medium guy, Jimmy Horn. And he got grabbed a little bit by Rasul Douglas, but he fights through the grab. And wow, what a throw by Bryce Young out of the pocket.
Final 3 minutes of our ball game. Still no Dowdle. Etienne to the edge. Down to the 4. Into the 2-minute timeout. Bryce Young got his man. Touchdown! Mitchell Evans, and the Panthers take the lead.
When you run the ball, you set up the play action, run a little mesh concept underneath, tight end coming across one way, receiver Tremaine going the other way. Everybody gets confused, and
this is who Carolina wants to be today.
Off play action, good pocket for Bryce Young, and he's got a target. It is caught by the rookie Mitchell Evans, 7th career catch. And he had a big one last week, the game-winning touchdown against Miami. He picks up 21.
Yeah, and this is an area, it's a little sail route. He's going to sell the over and then come back on the corner. This is an area of the offense that Dave Canales, the head coach and offensive play caller, they want to see more out of. Their run game is best under center, but so far their pass game has been best out of the shotgun. Those
empty set, 5 in the pattern. Young floats it, end zone. McMillan, his first NFL touchdown. Here's Blue, and a good job in pursuit by Princely Umanmielen, the rookie out of Mississippi, a 3rd-round pick who's played a lot of snaps as of late. They like him on that outside with pursuit.
Yeah, Umanmielen, he's just unblocked. It's a simple wham play. They wham the nose, Ashawn Robinson from the outside in.
Up and play good football. Appreciate it. Okay, thank you, Pam.
Rico Dowdle had a great first half rushing the ball. They're going to come out passing, and breaking free is Jimmy Horn Jr. The rookie out of Colorado who made his NFL debut last week with 4 touches has the best of his young career at 34 yards.
Well, so much for sticking to the run. You know, I always kind of laugh. I feel like coaches feel like they have to say that. Not exactly sure. Reddy Stewart, number 27, he was, you mentioned Diggs was in the slots.
Former Cowboy to rush for 100+ against Dallas. Now a little jet sweep end around for Jimmy Horn Jr. You can tell they want to get him a little bit more involved. Young, under pressure, steps away, fires, scores, touchdown! Another one for Tenaroa McMillan. And the Panthers regain the lead.
Yeah, so watch, Sam Williams has him. He defeats Rico Dowdle's block. Great job by Bryce Young. Little slip, watch his right shoulder. Teach that to every young quarterback around the country. Just
Gregor, second-year player, is college ball at Michigan. And there goes Jimmy Horn Jr. from the receiver spot. Return of 19 yards across the 25, and he's in trouble, and he's going to be sacked. He looked one way, a little confusion there. Fields brought down by partially Derek Brown and then Nick Scorton.
well, watch off the edge here, because he wants to basically, right here, that blitz coming off the edge eliminates your opportunity to throw the bubble screen and a monster on the edge.
All right, the handoff to Jimmy Horn Jr. again from that receiver slot, coming, entering his 6th season. A spin and a fake, close. And Young throws low but caught, and inside the 15, Mitchell Evans, 5th rounder from Notre Dame.
Love this off the fake screen out to the running back. Dowdle's going to get out here. You're going to fake the screen to him. Then this just wide check delay to Evans. Hits that middle of the football field and
Protected for the moment. He can't get out of it. And it's another sack for Carolina. Nick Scorton came up with that one. And that's the fourth of the game for the Panthers.
Edge pressure right off the corner. Slot receiver out there, and you see Merrick on the pressure. And times the Carolina Panthers have made plays, but you have got to stay deep on the defense.
Taylor is going to be sacked. You know, this Carolina defense, combination of Princely, Uman-Mielen, and Derek Brown.
Becomes a little more difficult. Allen. Scrambling away. Stopping. Backing. And for the first time on a scramble this year, he takes a sack. On the 44th scramble for Josh Allen this year, it's the first time he takes a sack, and it's Nick Scorton, the rookie.
Yeah, Nick Scorton, he kind of bust onto the scene last week against the Jets, had a sack and a half, first of his career, and this is just an effort play. I promise you, chasing Josh Allen around for 5+ seconds is not an easy task. And
honor what Dalton did to help out the Buffalo fans all those years ago. Now he's trying to hurt Buffalo, as he's done 4 out of the 6 times he's played them. That's Jimmy Horn Jr. That's a backwards pass. They're getting him a lot more touches in space. Basically like an incomplete pass. Dalton hit as he throws, floats it out there, and somehow it was grabbed. We'll see what the flag is, but
is a crock of nothing. Nope, you're running away from him.
All right, so your scientific method, 6th grade style, is working.
At least
Parameters that you just laid out for us, Mikey. Thank you. 2nd down and 9. Young down the middle into a tight window, and it's ripped away by the rookie McMillan. That was one of the 4 first downs on this drive for Carolina. They pitch it to Jimmy Horn Jr., and he ends up with a 1st down, running into Quay Walker on a pickup of 11 yards. Key 3rd down and long for Green Bay. Love, nothing downfield, floats it to Musgrave, needs the 40, will not get there. Stop is made by the rookie Lathan Ransom.
Mark in his career. 5 today. Young in trouble, gets away, throws, wide open. McMillan, 1st down, inside the 35. Up. Devin Neal, not a lot of running room. You just get the feeling, and I know Kellen Moore.
Young keeps it, slings it into traffic right at the goal line, and McMillan is in.
This uncanny ability to kind of see the soft spots in zone coverage. And watch McMillan, turns around, gets big. There's that power and strength to get in the end zone, but it's the timing, the accuracy, and obviously, again, McMillan, the connection they've got, finding a way in the end zone.
3 timeouts, minute 35. Young down the middle, McMillan. Great catch into space, Tanaroa McMillan, the rookie out of Arizona. Long strides to the third.
This kickoff a little bit short. Brooks picks it up. And Brooks loses the football. It's down on the ground. Let's see. Carolina and Uman-Mielen come away with the football.
What a momentum swing. And you feel for Brooks. Bad sequence of plays. Had a hard time getting the kickoff initially. He's just carrying it too loose. Look how far the ball is away from his body. He tries to tuck it there, but
it was Bam Martin-Scott who ripped it away, the rookie out of South Carolina, the undrafted free agent, full of extra tight ends. Play action off of that. Young sets, fires. He's got it to Evans, who just came in as an extra tight end down to the 20-yard line.
When you bring in 3 tight ends, everyone thinks you're trying to run the football on 1st down. Meanwhile, you throw to a guy least suspecting to get the ball, the rookie. That unblocked defender missile.
Short toss to him here, and he is swarmed and dropped. What a read by Scorton.
You put his film on, and every play he's playing like his hair's on fire. Taking a look, looking against Kyle Pitts. It's like since I gave him that compliment on the run blocking, it's been a bit of a struggle. But, you know, Bijan's got to trust his speed there, get to the outside. I thought Pitts did enough just to get a piece of Scorton.
He gets it away. It's McMillan. A little dodge, and McMillan is at the stick. It's a first down.
Where I'd go.
Young. Light rush for Atlanta. Bryce Young steps and throws. He's got it to McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
He keeps his eyes on for the touchdown. Watch as he works outside. Here's your first down. Nope. Turns it up as Young scrambles. And this is just, to me, you can't put your linebacker in that position.
Fourth possession for the 49ers. Last two have ended in interceptions, and here's a fumble, and the Panthers had a shot at it, but it's recovered by San Francisco. Golden opportunity for their third takeaway as you watch this ball get knocked out as it was punched by Umanmielen. Have three, and here they are again. This one is caught by Horn, and Jimmy Horn. Little shoulder fake, end zone shot. He's got the rookie touchdown. Arrives for Carolina.
You wouldn't think by alignment you would get this throw based on what San Francisco showed pre-snap. But Teteroa McMillan runs an excellent route.
Struggle tonight for Bryce Young. 2nd and 12 now after the 5-yard penalty. And a nice tackle is made by Umanmielen.
Opens up that big play.
Just like that, they're in the red zone with a run play for Williams, who takes a shot from a flying and rookie safety in Lathan Ransom. Still 3 timeouts apiece, plus the 2-minute warning to come. Here is Williams, good run again, and he takes a crunching Ransom hit, but has a first down to the 7-yard line.
And look, this Carolina defense will hit you. When you turn on the film, it's coming from all levels, especially in the secondary. Ooh, look, they're having success running the football.
1st and goal for Los Angeles, and it is Williams with the cut, and he takes it down near the 3-yard line. They don't have to run a play as we inch closer to the 2-minute warning here. So maybe, just as Drew was talking about setting up how you're going to make
it to do today.
Deep drop Stafford, watch out, it's Ransom, the rookie with the first sack of his career. And he does it to the 17-year veteran Stafford for a loss of 8.
Yeah, so far today, Stafford has seen virtually 0 pressure on any of these pass plays, especially under center. But they just simply bring a Mike linebacker and the nickel safety, and he comes uncovered and makes a play. That's what you need in a game like this. Now you force him into a 3rd and long.
I want to continue to see the growth, and I've seen the growth so far this year.
Chuck tried to step up, and he's yanked down. Brown was in there, Scorton as well. Shuck thought he had a lane, and it was Scorton instead.
Yeah, and you're going to see Scorton coming off the edge right there. He steps up right into the pressure. What I'd love to see more.
Week or two.
It's Jimmy Horn from his receiver spot. Down the sideline, Horn goes. Spinning down to the 25-yard line of Tampa Bay. Creative play call from head coach and play caller Dave Canales.
I'm telling you what, watch this as he comes around here. I just want you to watch Tommy Tremble, 82, tight end, coming right there, bam, knock guys on the ground, get them on the ground, keep going, get another block. That is awesome right there, and that's the kind of effort and energy you've got to have if you're going to win a football game and get yourself in that lead position.
Screen as a receiver on a 2nd down 9. Go the other way to Chris Godwin is tackled right away. Big defensive play by the rookie Nick Scorton.
Well, there's one of your best pass rushers on the edge, but they drop him into coverage. Watch him drop out, and then when he sees it, he's just going to go attack. So you're thinking he's going to come up the field pass rush. He sees the bubble screen. Great job by Scorton putting his foot in the ground. When
White delivered a hammer shot back by, looked like Nick Scorton again. 3rd down, we'll see Dowdle. Time. Bryce Young dumps it off short. And slipping a tackle is Mitchell Evans. And he's going to pick up 8. Fake to Hubbard. Bryce Young being chased. And throws, completes to the tight end, Mitchell Evans. Doesn't look like he has help. Going that way. McMillan in the end zone. He's got it! And that's going to be a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young had him all the way.
Create as he runs in a little bit, then creates space to the corner. Beautifully thrown ball, one-on-one, perfect by Bryce.
It's a nice view of the ball from the city. Mayfield throws, and it's intercepted. It's a takeaway for the Carolina Panthers. Lathan Ransom, the rookie. Goes low for the interception.
Yeah, Evans trying to use the scramble drill. He sees his quarterback in trouble.
Arnold is 5 of 10 for 36 yards. Couldn't handle the snap initially, and then Darnold had it knocked out, and the ball pops free again.
What's going on?
Will all of this stand?
It's hard to tell in full speed like that. If
against Mike Jackson.
Mayfield still plenty of time on the move here, scanning, retreating, and firing to the end zone, incomplete.
It's a nice job of the Carolina secondary matching these patterns pretty darn well, especially in this second reaction situation where Baker breaks the pocket. That's just perfect coverage in the back end. That's how you have to respond when teams get down there in the red.
Irving drilled. Aggressively coming up as Princely Umanmielen, the rookie from Ole Miss.
They have got some athletes now on this defense. When you're talking about rookies like Princely Umanmielen, Nick Scorton, there you see Umanmielen. They just can't get out to him quick enough. As you see the left guard, Mike Jordan, gets tripped up as he's trying to pull across the formation.
Yeah, Bobby Brown with that penetration knocks him off.
And that's opportunity to reclaim momentum in this game. They dodged the turnover on the kickoff return, then convert a 3rd and 10.
Wins a game.
Play fake on the move and wafted down there to Jimmy Horn Jr. He was running free. The rookie from Colorado gets to midfield.
This is just so vintage Bryce. I've loved this part about his game. Jimmy Horn on that crosser, another keeper bootleg, and just floated over that second level defender. But I'll say this right now, Lou. Tampa playing man coverage.
Now, just get it off. Pressure is picked up. Young has room. Steps up, delivers across the middle, and the catch is made by McMillan. Looks like he bobbled it a bit in front of Morrison. But importantly, they took off almost 6 minutes of clock time on the drive and the block. So Cam Jackson, who got in there, so it's a center rush. Big fella got the hand up.
Low kick again, same as last week.
It was Smith-Wade coming off the edge. But no, it was deflected. Play clock at 2. Pressure does come. Young backpedals. Heaves downfield. It's McMillan. Wide open behind the defense. Grabs it to the 7-yard line.
Times late in the season. Jared Verse is not the trainer. Looking along here. Letting it fly. There's McMillan. Put it right on the 4. From the 33, play action. Given time. Steps up over the middle. It's McMillan again. To the 11. Second consecutive grab for the rookie. This one goes for 21. Has them in a tough spot here. They lead by 3. Wow, faking a toss. McMillan inside the 15. How about that nifty play?